Welcome to my channel. In this video we are going to learn about flexor retinaculum. It is strong fibrous band that bridges the concavity of carpal bones. It is strong fibrous band that bridges the concavity of carpal bones. It is also called transverse carpal ligament. Flexor retinaculum is rectangular in shape. It is formed due to thickening of deep fascia. Attachments of flexor retinaculum. Medially, it is attached to pisiform and hook of hamate. It is attached medially to pisiform and hook of hamate. Laterally, it is attached to tubercle of scaphoid and crest of trapezium. Tubercle of scaphoid and crest of trapezium. Medially attached to pisiform and hook of hamate. Laterally attached to crest of trapezium and tubercle of scaphoid. Tunnels formed by flexor retinaculum. Flexor retinaculum forms three tunnels: ulnar tunnel, carpal tunnel, tunnel for passage of flexor carpi radialis tendon. Medially, flexor retinaculum gives a superficial slip, also called ulnar carpal ligament. It is attached to pisiform bone. Ulnar nerve and ulnar artery passes between ulnar carpal ligament and flexor retinaculum. They passes through ulnar tunnel or Guyon's canal. Laterally, flexor retinaculum gives a deep slip which is attached to medial lip of the groove on the trapezium. This is groove of the trapezium. It is attached to medial lip of groove on the trapezium. Through this gap, tendon of flexor carpi radialis passes. Carpal tunnel. It is osseofibrous tunnel that is formed anteriorly by flexor retinaculum and posteriorly by concavity of carpal bones. It gives passage to long flexor tendons and median nerve. Structures passing superficial to flexor retinaculum. From medial to lateral side, the structures passing superficial to flexor retinaculum are ulnar nerve, ulnar artery, palmar cutaneous branch of ulnar nerve. It is a branch of ulnar nerve. It passes superficial to flexor retinaculum and supplies the skin over hypothenar region of the palm. Tendon of palmaris longus. Tendon of palmaris longus. Palmar cutaneous branch of median nerve. Palmar cutaneous branch of median nerve. It arises from median nerve. It passes superficial to flexor retinaculum and supplies skin on thenar region and central part of the palm. Superficial palmar branch of radial artery. Superficial palmar branch of radial artery. From medial to lateral, remember NA, NT, NA. Now, ulnar nerve. A. Ulnar artery. A branch of ulnar nerve. Palmar cutaneous branch of ulnar nerve. T. Tendon of palmaris longus. N. Palmar cutaneous branch of median nerve. A. Artery. Superficial palmar branch of radial artery. From medial to lateral, NA. Nerve artery. Ulnar nerve, ulnar artery. They passes within ulnar tunnel. Next, NT. N. Nerve. Palmar cutaneous branch of ulnar nerve. T. Tendon of palmaris longus. Next, NA. Nerve. Palmar cutaneous branch of median nerve. A. Artery. Superficial palmar branch of radial artery. Ulnar nerve, ulnar artery, palmar cutaneous branch of ulnar nerve, tendon of palmaris longus, palmar cutaneous branch of median nerve, superficial palmar branch of radial artery. Structures passing deep to flexor retinaculum through carpal tunnel are, this is carpal tunnel. Tendons of flexor digitorum superficialis, tendons of flexor digitorum superficialis, tendons of flexor digitorum profundus, tendons of flexor digitorum profundus, tendon of flexor pollicis longus, tendon of flexor pollicis longus and median nerve. Tendons of flexor digitorum superficialis and tendons of flexor digitorum profundus are enclosed in ulnar bursa. They are enclosed in a synovial sheath called ulnar bursa. Tendon of flexor pollicis longus He is enclosed in a synovial sheath called radial bursa. Tendons of flexor digitorum superficialis and tendons of flexor digitorum profundus are enclosed in synovial sheath called ulnar bursa. Tendon of flexor pollicis longus is enclosed in radial bursa. Let us now revise flexor retinaculum. It is strong fibrous band that bridges anterior concavity of the carpal bones. Attachments. Medially it is attached to pisiform and hook of hamate. Laterally it is attached to tubercle of scaphoid and crest of trapezium. Tunnels formed by flexor retinaculum. It forms three tunnels: ulnar tunnel, carpal tunnel, and tunnel for passage of flexor carpi radialis tendon. Medially it gives superficial slip also called olar carpal ligament. Laterally it gives deep slip which is attached to medial lip of groove on trapezium. Just passing superficial to flexor retinaculum from medial to lateral side or ulnar nerve, ulnar artery, palmar cutaneous branch of ulnar nerve, tendon of palmaris longus, palmar cutaneous branch of median nerve, superficial branch of radial artery. Structures passing deep to flexor retinaculum through carpal tunnel or tendons of flexor digitorum superficialis, tendons of flexor digitorum profundus, tendon of flexor pollicis longus, and median nerve. Tendons of flexor digitorum superficialis and flexor digitorum profundus closed in ulnar bursa. Tendon of flexor pollicis longus is enclosed in radial bursa.